Last time I posted a video was over a year ago and it looked like this. The background was too dark and it was difficult to have light sources that wouldn't cast hard shadows. For Christmas I received a spotlight, then I bought two others second-hand, but the videos I could make were still somewhat static. All I could do was rotate the camera on its tripod and make a few zoom effects. Here is the first experiment with a dolly I built. In the background you can see a gift from a friend, a very large piece of red cloth for chroma key compositing. Unfortunately, this technique proved too complicated for me, at least for the moment. After some research on YouTube, I built this dolly using scrapwood panels and rollers from the hardware store. I used two PVC tubes as tracks. The dolly centers the tubes automatically, it rides somewhat smoothly on them, and you can move the tracks easily. This design is modular, so I can use this chair to bring the camera crane to the desired height. Notice how the Z-axis of the crane is located close to a corner of its base. The base is heavy, so the crane can be stable. The camera can rotate on its own Z-axis, like this, and now we can see the crane's own Z-axis. Here is a traveling movement. It has a lot of inertia and creates jolts at the start and the end of the footage. These have to be edited out afterwards. Notice that the smartphone's screen is sufficient to get an idea of the shot. Rotating the crane is easier than moving the dolly. It also makes it easier to use the camera's pan feature. As you have seen with the zoom tests, moving the crane up and down manually doesn't get good results. This is why the crane arm rests on the front stop that can be adjusted precisely or rapidly. For high angles of elevation, an extension can be inserted into the front stop. An adjustable car holder for smartphones is necessary to get the most out of this configuration. Here is the smartphone holder I'm using in my setup. A standard M6 bolt fits perfectly. As you can see here with the autofocus issue, there is still a lot for me to learn, and this will take some time. My main effort remains on making booklets. The videos only serve to make my project more visible. Still, it is important to show these miniatures together so we can see their proper scale and level of detail, which is something the booklets can't do. Teaser trailers are simple and fast to make. This will be the main use for this setup for now. Thank you for watching and have fun!